tour of Norfolk Iron and Metal.
We went to our Greeley plant.
What's your name?
Ron Wilderman.
And what do you do here, Ron?
I'm retiring. I've been the branch manager for the last several years. Been in Greeley since 1994.
And what's some of the big events that have happened since you got here?
The one latest was the 100-year anniversary of our two companies in Greeley. That was in 2017 in October.
What are some of the things you have out in the warehouse, some of the machines?
As far as machines, we have two blazers. We have an LT8 and an LT14. We have two saws, a vertical and a horizontal. We have a plate burner, and then we have a cut on the fly saw we haven't talked about.
How many different buildings have we been in?
So when Winograd's was purchased by your grandpa in 1997, we were located downtown near the river, which flooded. And down there we had one structural bay building, which is where we house most of our structural items, and dirt floors. And then we also had our bar bay and our plate bay. Those also had no concrete and no heat.
Can't be easy to keep those pieces of steel clean.
Actually, we kept them clean, but it was cold working in there because without heat and without, in the summertime, being that close to the river, we had mosquitoes really bad. And then we moved up here in the year 2000, and we had two bays, 550 foot long, 110,000 square foot. And then in about 2011, we persuaded your grandpa that we needed to grow, and he got a really good deal with Chief Industries, and we doubled the size of the facility. We went from 110,000 square foot to 250,000 square foot. That was a good move. We did two expansions at the same time. Really good move on your grandpa's part.
Can you explain to us a little bit what a two-blazer will do?
Two-blazer will save our customers all kinds of time as far as pre-processing. It'll cut holes, it'll cut slots, it can do drill and tap and cut the length. So it saves our customers an immense amount of time where they have to maybe set something up in a jig and do the cutting. We can do all that for them and save them lots of time. It's really good. And we do what it's called value added. So every time we touch a piece of steel, we can add a little more dollars to the sale price, and we can hopefully make a little money. So that someday down the road, either you or Grace get to run this company and make sure we're still making money.
How many trucks do you have?
In Greeley, we have 22 trucks. We have 18 drivers, and many of our drivers do 2 runs a day. So they'll go to Denver at 4 o'clock in the morning with a full load, make a delivery to 1 or 2 customers, and then come back and pick up another trailer that's been loaded and maybe deliver to Fort Collins or to Cheyenne or even Greeley.
Do you guys have the same number of trucks and trailers?
We have more trailers than we do trucks. Good question. So when the driver takes a trailer that's loaded to Denver early in the morning, when he gets back, he does not want to take time for the guys to load another trailer. So the guys will have that trailer loaded so that he can hook onto it and start making deliveries.
So do the guys use the same truck all of the time?
Most of the time.
What are some of your main customers that get steel out of Greeley?
Some of our main customers are actually resellers. Do you know what that is?
No.
That means that we deliver steel to them, and they in turn sell that steel to some smaller welder or fabricator that may not buy our minimum. So in Denver, we have Dencall. In Gillette, Wyoming, we have Gillette Steel. In Casper, we have Wyoming Recycling. And in Montana and North Dakota, we have Border Steel. They're called resellers. Energy.
Energy?
Okay, and what's interesting about Energy is we do not make any deliveries to an oil site, but we deliver steel to customers that do something with it that in turn ends up at an oil field site. And remember the bar grate we saw when we did the tour? I mentioned to you that we have a customer that will buy a full trailer load of that bar grate, and he cuts it up and makes stairs and steps that will go to the oil field. We also have customers that will buy what we call tank material, but it's wide plate that's certain length, and they roll it into a shape, weld it, and that's what they use to make oil tanks that
Wow.
gets set up at oil field batteries.
Wow.
What's your name?
My name is Richard Robinson,
What's
and
your
I'm
job?
here as chairman of Norfolk Iron and Metal.
Okay. Where do you have all your NIMs?
Where do we have all of our NIMs? New Jersey, Nebraska, Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, Colorado, Texas, Utah, New Mexico, Idaho, and Nevada.
Okay, which one are we going to?
We are going to Greeley, Colorado today for Ron Wilderman's retirement. He's been our manager there for many years.
Okay, what do we do at NIM?
What do you do at NIM?
No, what do you do at NIM?
I'm the chairman. I'm in charge of everybody.
Okay.
Mainly long-range planning
But what do they do there?
and in Greeley, they process carbon products and distribute it over 3 or 4 states to industrial accounts and fabricators.
What do you want?
Norfolk Iron and Metal bought our facility in Greeley in the mid-90s. It used to be called Winograd Steel. We bought it from a nice man named Harold Winograd. And it was in downtown Greeley until they had a terrible flood and wiped it out. And we built our new facility just outside Greeley. And Ron Wilderman has been our manager for the entire time, and now he's retiring today.
How many years ago did you buy the plant in Greeley?
I'm thinking it's been over 20 years, maybe 20
About 25 years.